I'm Pranav and welcome back to the Introduction to Machine Learning by ISTE. Topic for today is decision trees, so let's get started. Introduction. Decision tree algorithm falls under the category of supervised learning. They can be used to solve both regression and classification problems. They're pretty intuitive to work with. Decision trees uses the tree representation to solve the problem in which leaf nodes correspond to class labels and attributes are represented on the internal node of the tree. So our class label is basically the output of what we want to get, and the internal nodes are the attributes, or in other words, there are the questions or the deciding features, which we'll see in the next diagram. So here we have a decision tree. Say we're bored on a given day and we don't know what to do, then we can use this decision tree algorithm to have a step-by-step guide of what we can do. If we don't have any work to do, then if the answer is no, then we look at the weather. Say the weather is overcast, then we reach a leaf node which says go running. So basically, as you can notice in this tree, all the leaf nodes are the final steps, or like the answer or the class label which we want, and these internal nodes are the attributes or questions. And we always start with the root node and work our way downwards. And this is a very simple example of a decision tree. Generally, like what we're going to see in machine learning and in the coding video, which will be the last video of this series, the data set will be much larger and hence the tree will be much larger, but the basic concept still applies. How to make decision trees. Assumptions that we will make. At the beginning, we consider the whole training set as the root. Feature values are preferred to be categorical. If the values are continuous, then they are discretized prior to building the model. So basically, we need categorical or discrete values, not continuous values. If they are continuous values, we will make them categorical. On the basis of attribute value records, on the basis of the attribute values, records are distributed recursively. We use statistical methods for ordering attributes as root or the internal node, and we'll see how the algorithm works and what the different attribute selection methods are, such as Gini index and information gain, in the coming videos. So the types of decision tree algorithms, we'll be focusing on two types of decision tree algorithms to understand the basic concepts. One is called ID3 or iterative dichotomizer. The attribution selection method that it uses is called entropy. We will see all these terms in the coming lectures. This is just the introduction. And the next algorithm we are going to look at is CART, a classification and regression tree. This will be using Gini index. And even though we're only going to look at two types to understand the basics, there are many more decision tree algorithms that are widely used. For example, C4.5. It's a very popular algorithm that's used in decision trees. And that'll be all for today's video. In the coming videos, what we'll see is more topics such as information gain, Gini index, overfitting, tree pruning, and finally we'll see how to implement these topics in Python. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching.